The bloodline continues to increase in numbers, as the new tribal chief of the group, Solo Sikoa, has taken charge of the faction since the aftermath of WrestleMania 40, which saw Roman Reigns lose the undisputed WWE Championship to the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. At that point, Reigns took time away from WWE to recover and go on a much-needed hiatus. Solo stepped up and took matters into his own hands. As the faction grew in numbers, along with the removal of the wise man himself, Paul Heyman, Sikoa took it upon himself to say that when Roman Reigns returns, he must be acknowledged as the new tribal chief or suffer the same fate as Jim Uso and Paul Heyman. We can imagine how Roman Reigns will react to all that has happened thus far, but will he return as a pure babyface or still remain a heel? The bloodline is growing by strength and numbers, much to the dismay of the WWE Universe and those who oppose them on the SmackDown brand. Solo Sikoa has done what many in the WWE felt was impossible to do without Roman Reigns, and that's turned the bloodline into a killing machine that has caused havoc with the likes of Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton, among others who have stood their way. With Jim Uso and Paul Heyman out of the picture, and Jey Uso continuing to rise in star power on the Raw brand, there are no other ties left to the original bloodline, aside from the former undisputed WWE champion, Roman Reigns. A few videos have surfaced on social media with Roman Reigns training and preparing for his return. While we may not know exactly when Roman Reigns will return, we can at least speculate and have an idea as to when the return will be, and more importantly, which version of Roman Reigns we may see return to confront Solo Sikoa and the bloodline. The big question on everyone's minds is not when Roman Reigns may return, but which version we will see. The days of Roman playing the squeaky clean babyface during his big dog era, when WWE and Vince McMahon attempted to make him into the next John Cena, is long gone and unlikely to ever return. It's safe to say that Reigns will return as the same gimmick used as the tribal chief of the bloodline, however, with a nice twist. Given what has happened with the new bloodline, Reigns should return as an anti-hero, a man that isn't exactly a heel but not a full-blown babyface either. He should be a man who marches to the beat of his own drum, and carries the same level of aggression, intensity, fight, and persona that he had during his 1400+ days as undisputed WWE champion under the bloodline regime. A return for Roman Reigns at SummerSlam is all but likely to happen, given that he has been mentioned continuously on SmackDown recently by Solo Sikoa. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that Roman Reigns will return and is likely to receive a thunderous ovation from the WWE Universe whenever that time comes. Whether that be at SummerSlam, on a future episode of SmackDown or another WWE PLE down the road, his return will not only help elevate the viewership ratings but also bring in a new wrinkle to the bloodline storyline. Roman Reigns as the anti-hero will be the true face that WWE has longed to have, representing the company in the same vein as Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. By allowing him to explore his reign as a heel during the days of the bloodline, they have opened up the doors for Roman Reigns to showcase more of that human side of himself, rather than be an all-American type babyface that Vince McMahon and WWE originally wanted for him to be in the beginning stages of his initial reign. Now, we will see the comeback of WWE's true one and only tribal chief, who will have his showdown with Solo Sikoa and his version of the bloodline.